Whitehall and Industry Group was set up in 1984. In 2014, we turned 30 years old. First and most importantly, I think we're a charity, and we're a membership-based charity.
We have over 200 members, roughly split 50-50 between private and public sector, but progressively we're introducing a small number of third sector members.
It's a charity. There is no ulterior motive, there's no vested interest, there's no commercial gain. It does definitely help.
It's there to create a space in which people in their different professional capacities can meet and share.
The Whitehall and Industry Group is for the common good, it's for the better interests of society.
When we do talk and we do understand each other and we can actually make agreements, the whole country runs better.
WIG's activities are all underpinned by mutual learning. The different activity areas all support that mutual learning.
We hold about 100 events a year at which we get great speakers, public and private sector, learning from each other, giving talks about issues of common interest to all the sectors.
They bring to us, particularly in the private sector, that opportunity to meet with people who will have a different perspective, will present a different challenge, and that helps us in terms of our overall thinking and strategy.
WIG always has an extraordinary address book, and when WIG says to people, would you mind coming and talking to an event, people always say yes, because they know that WIG is there for a very important purpose.
It's a way in which you bring people together that doesn't happen in many other fora. It's very serious in its purpose, but also quite relaxed as well.
We help people move, exchange between the sectors.
I'd come around to the idea that it was a good time to do a secondment to the private sector. I contacted WIG and they picked up on a whole range of my skills and experience. They also picked up on the fact that I had a pilot's licence, so we decided to approach British Airways and see if they might have an opportunity.
I have a much sharper focus on the contribution of the individual to the bottom line, a very clear understanding of how influence needs to be brought to bear in a number of different ways. I understand the significance and the importance of brand and how that brings pride and pleasure to the people who work within the company here, and I think I will take all of that back with me.
We do leadership training, helping people come together and learn together about how to become better leaders.
What I really wanted to find out from the programme was, could I apply my skills and knowledge as a leader to a world I didn't know, so I could go into a new role and have that confidence behind me that yes, I could. And that's absolutely what I got out of it.
The quality of the experience that WIG lays on and the thought that goes into it, that's WIG's USP, that they have people who really care about this and have spent years working and building the relationships. You can see that when people come back, that they've been exposed to different ways of thinking.
We've never been compromised on our independence and on our integrity, and neither have any of our members ever been. And I think that's a really great achievement.
Through WIG you discover quality people and you start to appreciate just how important good leaders are to society and the well-being of our country.
The world's fantastically connected, but seems to have fewer and fewer places where you can have a guaranteed private, big issue conversation. Places like WIG provide things like that, and I think they're getting more and more precious as time goes by.
We're going to need to keep those lines of conversation open between public, private and voluntary.
If you have civil servants running government more efficiently, or the private sector understanding how to talk better to civil servants, that's better for the country.
The 30th anniversary reinforces the fact that WIG has an enduring proposition.
It's got to stay fresh, but it's got a brand now that makes sure that it will be respected for many years to come. I, for one, will certainly enjoy celebrating the 30th anniversary, and I look forward to close collaboration in the future.